Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, the Ford World Men's Curling Championship 2017. Luke Coley, Allison Kreviazik joining you for Draw 5 this evening, and it is a good one. Canada-Sweden. Not just a good game, but the last stone draw challenge was a good start to what this one will be.
Absolutely incredible. If I was Canada and I had a 18.3 centimeter draw shot, I would be feeling pretty safe about getting hammer in this first end, but Sweden follows up in their second practice with a 12.9 cumulative, which is absolutely incredible. So right off the bat, these two teams are just coming out all firing on all cylinders.
Känns där, känns topp 4. Nästan 10.
So Sweden will have the Yellowstones as the hammer. Christopher Sundgren. We play on sheet B in this feature game for you.
All there right now.
Back 4, back 8.
You're going back 4.
Line's good.
Whoa. Line's pretty good.
Back 8, back 12.
Don't want to.
Back 12.
Whoa, it's heavy.
Back 8.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Weight's good now.
Yep.
Hair of a bump.
Hard, go.
Hard line.
Curling.
So as we can see from earlier games, throwing the aggressive shots right off the bat, and
Yeah, not wasting any time to get after it.
No.
Both centerline guard. Both these teams play a lot on the World Curling Tour. Nicholas Edin and his Swedish team come over to Canada, compete a lot. Gushu over to Europe. So no stranger to one another, but definite advantage for Team Gushu against Nicholas Edin's squad.
absolutely.
It'll be a fun game here this evening and a good crowd. It'll be lively here in the building at Northlands Coliseum.
Talked to the team, Nicholas's team, a little bit before the game, and they were anticipating it was going to be a loud one tonight. Here Sunday evening, we were told that the arena itself was going to be almost full, so pretty similar conditions to what I think Brad Gushu had over in St. John's.
Speed's good here, right?
Yep.
Incredible crowd here.
Yeah, it has been good so far. We'll continue throughout the 17 round robin draws and
Try to add.
then into the playoffs.
I know. I added a lot, though.
Line's a little tight.
Here we have Brett Gallant, the second for Team Canada.
Hard, Stanley. Whoa.
Just a little bit light.
Where was that? Full 12?
And that was, he's just trying to get the weight. Just light on that, wasn't inside, just down weight caused it to curl more.
Yeah, I mean, you'll hear a lot of the teams talking a lot about the frost. In the last game, it definitely got a little bit better. You can see that the weight was holding a little bit truer than it was in the first couple draws. Nicholas was saying that in the last game they were getting between a 13-8 and a 14-2 hog to hog, which is quite a bit keener than they were getting in the first draw. Probably about, I believe, about a 13. Here we have Rasmus Frono, the second for Team Sweden. Oof,
Well, through the hole.
what a beauty.
Nicely done.
Shrugs it off, no big deal.
He's the new addition to the squad at the...
He is. Yeah, so we had, this is the first World Men's for him. Being, well, he played in the World Juniors before that and had some experience there, but this will be the big change for him. He had the European Championships this past season with the same squad, so I think he's probably feeling a little bit more comfortable as time goes on, playing in these big events.
Yep.
Now,
Bajta T-line där ute.
Inte riktigt, lite trögare kommer det vara.
Öga 13. Karla.
There's nothing
Ta
on
bort
right
det.
now, but we saw it.
Karla,
Karla, inte så
Över
mycket.
Karla.
4.
Dra en jämn med bak. Ta den långt ner istället. Ta den långt ner.
So Sweden just looking to split the house here.
Kom igen. Gå så precis bakom tid. Kom igen, kom igen, kom igen.
Kör, kör,
Need to get it in the back.
Ta det.
Bra så.
That's a nice throw.
Yeah, and, just distancing their stones apart from one another. They know those two in the rings. Tough to make that double.
Weight's good.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa.
Hair quiet.
Yep, yep, yep. Roll it, Brett. Right
So they
over
want to
there.
try and
Right
roll
over
it over
right on
real
the
big
edge.
to the side of
Walk it on the
the
corner.
Yellowstone. Very nice. Rolls it over. That's how you get out of a little bit of jam. Not out of the woods yet.
But it's looking a lot better.
You would have wrecked too, probably. So you probably would have wrecked too.
Beautiful roll.
This felt like a decent throw.
Well, so did I thought I was like... Nej, tyck inte. Inte nu.
It's all good.
Slår vi här så slår de där, då kan vi runda sen. Jag gillar den. Ja.
So Sweden just looking for a nice control weight hit here. This is Oscar Eriksson, third for Team Sweden,
In.
25 years old. All of them living in Karlstad, Sweden.
Hårt! Hårt! Hårt, hårt! Whoa.
Ja.
Bra lid. 10-5 har jag. Bra lid.
Half.
I don't think the out's gonna curl.
I think this is gonna curl, hey?
I think so. Do you want more?
I like that. Trying to hit.
Half, he said.
I think this is good, Mark. Nice and clean.
Triple available on this one. Try and jump it across and get the other one. At least roll over to it.
Very well could be.
Yep, yep.
Mark Nichols,
Hard.
you were the one,
Hard, Brett.
well, he would be your guy to do it, so.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Oh,
whoa.
now won't get a triple, but just about sits on the corner. Great effort from Mark Nichols, but it's still
Absolutely.
shot stone for Sweden.
Just a little bit thinner to get that third one out of there, but what an incredible shot.
Yeah, it did make contact, but it just sort of glanced off it and rolled up.
Man, both of them felt like good throws to me. First one wide, or?
Hård utåt. Bara släpp. Var med ändå.
Håll lite
Upp
rent.
åtta. Kommer
Bra
korsa
linje.
lite
Det är
strax.
bra.
Bra linje.
Ja, 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 ja.
Bra linje. Full åtta.
Well, Oscar Eriksson has medaled in 5 straight world championships.
Hårt! Kom igen, kom igen, kom igen!
Of course,
Two
back
gold,
in,
one
yeah,
silver, 2 bronze, and he's trying to make it 6 straight.
of course, back in 2014, he skipped his own team. Back when
Do you not nose until I
Nicholas's team
3?
was at the Olympics, and
Can he
then
get to
so
the nose?
Oscar's team was the team to go to the
He's
World
only missing a
Championships
millimeter, I think.
and
Jeff,
picked up a
How much
silver
has he
medal.
got to that?
I almost got 7/8. Well, if that's the case, we got to do
Tough
something
shot,
different.
but I mean, I think it might
What?
be there.
Well, I think it's either that or we got to try this. Or try this ourselves and get the,
Whatever you like. That's, I mean,
could play with board, Mark.
Man, my first thought's that, but
we
Well,
can't
we got to be
frozen.
higher. We got to be there. Even if it's even, he makes a double. We'd have to be there.
I mean, like you go here,
Yeah, no, I like the draw.
he makes the double and we freeze again.
Yeah, I like the draw. That was my first thought.
That board weight
Like, what
double
if
looks
we're, if we're
very
only
difficult.
a piece buried?
Absolutely.
Where do you want to be? Splitting tee?
At the most, bite the tee is probably better.
Yeah, Mark, that's not easy.
bite the tee line.
Sure doesn't
Yep.
look it from from the
No.
way that we're looking at it either.
Yeah,
Brad
bite
just
the tee at
reassured it
most.
was like, yeah, I don't want to throw that one.
Where'd you go here, Brad?
Just outside, edge of the 8 or just outside of it. Yeah. Like that icer, guys?
Yeah, should you ever
Maybe
be
just
a
feet forward,
hair
roll it up.
wide and
Is that in the
just kind of
icer?
nick that yellow onto the side red,
Okay.
that's looking like a pretty dangerous situation. So
The worry with the freeze is that Nicholas could play the double off that side redstone. Wherever this one sits, if they go freeze to it perfectly, then there's a double. That's why they want to be
Pretty good.
higher than that
Line's good.
redstone
Get
that's out in the
around,
open.
room.
Well, Ken!
We're there. Weight's good.
Needs a curl
behind
long
you.
way.
Gotta curl
Brett's
long
in.
way,
Brett's
boys.
in.
Jeff, Brett's in.
Line's
Top
getting
foot.
better. It needs a curl.
You gotta curl a lot, boys. Keep going. Keep going.
Whoa, whoa.
Good, good, good.
That's pretty close to where they had talked about wanting to place that stone.
yep,
Nice weight. Might have been a hair too far.
did go, like you said, a hair too
Shot, Brad.
a hair further than they originally had called.
He wants to play the double, but
Så där mycket jämnt.
That's a pretty flat double.
Viktor
We
får
know Nicholas
linan.
can throw them and likes to.
Var det
yeah,
där?
well,
And they're very familiar with one another. Just the respect by both sides of
Skulle jag gå i
Brad
just
playing
nu,
it
att
that
de
way,
tränar
knowing
båda
that
bättre än
if he
den.
goes in the wrong spot, that double's going to be made.
Kanske 3.
Ja.
Skönare att dra med bara. Lös två bättre. Tappa ner den där tjapp så vi liksom får ner så att paneringen ligger där.
so just looking for a tap on the nose here, just to rearrange that yellow.
Frisen är ändå okej.
Yes. Höga 13 skulle jag säga.
Ungefär samma, 85.
Nicholas just saying that light is okay, freeze is okay, just line's very important on this one. So Nicholas Edin, a skip here for Team Sweden, 31 years old, a full-time curler, as are the rest of the boys here.
Mål, kalla, kalla. Okej, red, japp, 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 japp.
Well, this one's really moving.
Kom igen, kom igen.
just trying to hold the line so that they're shot. And
snack.
moves it just enough, so great sweep. Brenna and Sundgren able to hold that one.
That one took off quite a bit more than Brad's.
Same ice. I don't think it's going to curl as much.
Yeah, Brad's really took its time to move over there, that one. Maybe a bit of a sharper stone.
That red shouldn't go anywhere if he hammers it, I don't think.
Of course, the difference in stones is something that the teams will pick up as the week goes on.
Man har ju lite in i egen också, men
Sometimes you'll find there's going to be a small difference in all these rocks are absolutely phenomenal,
No,
but
just an inch, really.
Yeah, okay.
could find some small differences, whether a rock curls a little bit more, curls a little less, maybe a little slower, a little faster. And it takes these phenomenal athletes to be able to pick up on these differences and be able to pick up on it fast so that you can make the adjustments for later on.
Line's good.
Weight's good. Line's good.
Top
Could go
four.
a little.
Line's a little
We're
tight.
there. Little bounce.
Whoa,
Bouncing.
right.
T-line weight.
Whoa.
Yep.
Weight's good.
Yes.
Yes.
Hard.
Hard, guys.
Hard,
Gotta
you
go.
gotta go.
Gotta go, Jeff.
Lost the line.
Wasn't able to, I heard the comment, lost the line. They were trying to keep it on the center line side to be shot.
Good weight.
Still need the button in order to get that second point.
Just over
Well, as we saw from the draw shot challenge, he does seem to have draw weight in his back pocket so far. So
No, I know. It really had not much of a handle at the end of it, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like.
So probably ran maybe a little bit more similar to Nicholas's on Brad's last.
Yeah, where it started to curl and the weight came off it.
Absolutely.
Trying to get those brooms down before it takes that curl.
So the last stone here in the first end, Nicholas Edin looking for the draw to the button for 2 points. Right now sitting the single.
Rakt den. Börja kalla lite grann. är lugnt. Känns bra. Vilken T-line sa vi två?
Told, just put this one on the tee line. A little deeper in the tee line, but enough to get their second point. But an early start with the hammer for Sweden as they pick up 2, lead Canada through one end. Well, look back inside here, Northlands Coliseum. Luke Coley, Allison Kreviazik with you. N2, the Ford World Men's Curling Championship. Sweden strikes first with the hammer, scores a deuce.
Christopher Sundgren. Lead for Team Sweden, and I think this is where we might see kind of the biggest difference maker for the game. Right now, Christopher's been struggling a little bit, so he's got about a 76% cumulative percentage so far in the competition, whereas Jeff Walker's got a 86%. So perhaps just getting the setup in the right places could really be the difference maker in this game.
Those lead stones, very important, getting things in position. You see team chasing if they don't get in the right spot early on in the end. So, corner guard, Jeff Walker.
And that's a pretty good setup there.
That's a nice pair. So you talked about it, and
yep, he delivered.
What do you think? I'm having it pretty close. Line's good. Weight's close, a little light though.
You're right. Wait, don't wait. Line's nice. Line's good. Yep, yep.
Full 12.
Yep, go guys. We gotta go hard. Hard. Whoa, whoa.
Half in. Full in.
Seem to just kind of really lose their handle at the end. It really forces the player to be extra efficient in making sure they put enough rotation on their stones, especially if, again, the ice might be a little bit frosty. Could have the tendency of just losing that rotation, so just making sure you're adding enough out of your hand to keep it running.
Yep, yep, yep.
And knowing they lie one, get rid of that danger stone, the corner guard, bring play to the center.
Jag curlade faktiskt ganska bra ändå.
Jag tyckte jag slidade lite tight.
What did he say? Freeze it on?
Yeah. Wait to 4.
Speed here should be good, eh?
Yep.
Seen their game yesterday against Switzerland. They really were talking through the ice, every path, every shot.
What is that heavy? Where is it?
Weight's pretty good.
Yeah.
Tuppy!
This morning's game, they
Yeah,
seemed
line
a
tight.
little bit more
Start flying
confident with
out.
the ice, and you know, Brad was still asking every single time in the hack, do you like this ice? Do you like the weight? So making sure still just that everyone's on board and everyone has provided as much input as possible.
And that one well
I gotta
short.
Get rid of those rocks. I think that rocks it.
Well, as you heard Brett talking about stones, that one he thought he threw the right weight. And maybe a bit of a slow stone has ended up coming up short of the house.
Yeah, that spot, I mean, that's the same path as all the teams were taking for their draw to the button. So it should be a relatively worn down path. It shouldn't be anything fresh. So if it looked good out of his hand, then perhaps there is something a little bit funky with the rock.
Whoa. Almost dog standing.
Well, they decide to blast the front. They end up rolling one to a corner. I thought
Lite tjockare.
with their stone in the house in a good position, they might have thrown another guard.
Are you comfortable with this one?
What?
This rock. Do you know the weight on this one?
Should be the same.
So we can easily do this. Let's do this for now. Here.
He's wondering if you're comfortable to make the draw with this rock now. We can hit
Well,
and
just
roll.
as comfortable as the last. Yeah, I mean, normal weight.
Okay.
Yep. Good weight. Hard. Just normal. Hard. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yep. Whoa.
Yep.
Roll, roll, roll.
I thought initially they were trying to roll the other way and then roll toward the corner.
I think that was the plan, but then perhaps that was plan B. I thought I heard roll to the other side as well. I could be wrong.
Okay,
I'm glad we're on the same page thinking that. Thought maybe I'm just seeing things in a third draw of the day.
But definitely not a bad result on that. So it does force Sweden to make a difficult shot to get around this top corner guard.
And really working already. Got to get it by.
Oof.
Skrek tidigt där. Men skulle inte hört eller vad det är.
Oscar Eriksson unable to get past the corner.
Det är inget skrika i början.
Nej, inte alla.
And there, get another look. Working as hard as he can, but just can't get it by.
Bra till början.
I think it's only going to be 3 feet slower now, though.
Yeah.
It's one of those in-between shots. You know, if you know it's going to crash the guard, just let it curl up a little bit more so you take the guard a little bit more out of play. But unfortunately, just gets an in-between shot and just ticks that guard over to the side.
T-line.
Just top four weight.
Top
Let it
4.
work.
I don't think this will stop.
Top 8.
Line's
Go.
good.
Top 4.
Even them up. T.
T.
Make them even.
We're there. Heavy.
We're heavy, yeah. Right off. Really heavy. Okay, Mark, good shot.
Just
Where I thought it was.
Bara var 10-6. Vill du spela samma? Okej.
They're just trying to leave him so precise in a position where you're not going to leave a double. But well spread out and
Bra fart. Samma.
Japp. Wow. 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 Ekis. Ekis.
just trade hits.
Förvånad första kalla så mycket.
Seems to be going here.
Yeah, board.
Yeah. You like that?
I think everyone's just a little bit confused on why some are curling a little bit more and other ones are running straighter.
Ger den en liten chans att komma.
Which
Kind of-
makes back when
Yeah.
Brett's second to play the hits. Probably a little smarter call decision by Brad than getting into a draw and junking up with lots of stones. You're not that comfortable.
Yep, definitely.
Hard, Brett. Right to it. Hard. Hard. Whoa, whoa. Roll it. Roll it, roll it, roll it.
What a beautiful
Very
roll.
nice.
Right in behind cover.
All that sweeping and you still want to roll.
Not that good.
They did hold it good. Yeah, I thought you were a little soft or softer than your normal outer.
Perfect roll in behind cover. And with that roll, now they're forcing Sweden to hit the open one. Try and get a roll over to the side there.
Yeah, try and get them closer together. Maybe have an out with your last.
Exactly.
Whoa, whoa.
First to skip stones, Nicholas Sedin.
Okay.
Oh.
Not enough. It's still second shot.
So, because you got to get
Just
it.
knows
Yeah.
it.
Now, Allison, if they knew what the path was, knew what speed, were comfortable with it,
Sense freezing,
might they
'cause
play
we
a
gotta
freeze?
get it, like, half
On
it
that
and
last
leave-
one.
On this one, just right now for Brad, might they freeze it if they were a
Make
little
it
more
perfect,
confident
like it's
in
gone
what the
anyway.
rock would, how the rock would react?
I think so. I mean,
I like
one
this.
thing that Brad's also known for is his draw weight, and he'll make those, 9 out of 10 times. So,
No, but
but
he's a little more back than
from
where
what
I
we
am,
can
so-
see this week, it's been very. You can tell that there's uncertainty with everyone in the ice and in their throwing. Was it the path? Was it the rock?
Clean. Whoa, whoa,
And I think you want to eliminate as much as possible. So throwing to the easier shot, I think, is what we'll see more often than not, at least in these first couple of games here in the competition.
Just like that, lying two.
Throw really good weight.
Roll, not really a high percentage make here for Nicholas Sedin. He's trying to force Brad to have to throw at his stone as opposed to just have an open shot.
Yep. Yeah, go. Hårt.
Whoa. Yep. Yep.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Whoa!
Well, won't get enough roll, and
Yeah, they
the
were
same spot.
on that right out of his hand.
Fan,
So
förvånad om
I
ni curlar till så.
guess they thought it would
They're
move.
just
I was going to hit. I couldn't tell with the broom.
was just the anticipation
It's in the
to,
exact
so they
same
don't get
path,
caught.
so
Yeah,
I just wasn't sure on pace.
he's just too strong.
Probably give you a little less.
The power
sweep.
sweepers out
Yeah.
there.
Okay, that was easy.
And again, this Brad saying same spot. Not sure hit or draw, and heard him say he's going to play the hit. Just same spot. They know it.
Yeah, just threw it. Play the easier shot. Play the one that you know.
Same weight.
Hair less.
Whoa, off.
Last stone here in the second end.
Clean.
Clean.
And that's what it'll be. So it will be a 2-pointer for Team Canada here in the second end. Tie things up.
Back and forth we go. Sure, we'll have more for the rest of this one.
In the universe that is distinctively curling, the stars have now aligned to deliver the world's ultimate showdown to the world's entertainment capital. Whether you're a storied veteran of events past or a future superfan anxious to attend your first, this is the one. The 2018 World Men's in Las Vegas with our most popular package, the 9-day, 10-night hit and stay for 2 people for just $20.29.
Las Vegas rocks.
So back inside for the third end. Ford World Men's Curling Championship. Canada taking on Sweden, our feature game. Both sides back and forth. 2-2 is where we're at. As Jeff Walker starts off this third end. It'll be Sweden with the hammer. So Jeff Walker, centerline guard.
And here we go again. And we're going to come around this. So just looking for a top 12 position. Top 12, top 8. Don't need it any deeper than that. With having the hammer, you don't want to cut your scoring area down too much right off the bat. Well,
nicely placed. Tough to really not put that too deep when you're struggling, trying to figure out where you put that stone. It goes just to the top of the top of the forefoot. Pardon me. We'll hear the discussion, see if they mixed their stones. Someone took Brett Gallant stones as well.
We're there.
Yeah, he wasn't too happy with that one stone, was he?
Mine's good. Lock it on. Oh, no bump. Yep.
Normally that go probably to Jeff. Will end up taking that one.
Yeah, it's very team dependent, isn't it?
Or at least be aware of when you're throwing that certain rock. You hear that times you'll down. I got the 3 rock or the 6 rock, and it's a little bit slower or curls more.
There's always that one player on the team that kind of takes the lead of taking those questionable rocks. Again, it can differ team to team. Sometimes the leads take it, sometimes the seconds take it.
Some teams have a player that can manage them a little, is used to managing them a little better.
Similar weight to what I've been throwing, maybe a hair more.
I like the same thing.
Well, there's the discussion await again, what they're throwing.
Pretty good weight. We got a lot of line. Drop 12. Looks really heavy.
It's all about angles.
No line. Copy. No. Too heavy.
Just that little bit heavy rolls off.
Yep.
You get the lineup of stones.
I think if you're Brett, you're just kind of questioning your draw weight a little bit. You know, he's had some uncertainty with his rocks before, and now with a different set of rocks, maybe he's just not sure what the speed is for those ones. So gonna take him probably another shot just to really figure it out, unfortunately.
Lite tajt eller?
Ja.
Ganska nära fart. Lite kort.
Hårt! Perfekt linje, ner nu.
Den är emot, den är emot.
Hårt ändå, hårt.
Dutta lite grann.
Bra, 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 bra.
Bra skött, grabbar.
Charlie.
The cat and mouse game continues with just a little freeze into the pocket. Shot stone belonging to Sweden.
Ja. Six feet, slower. 6 feet slower.
So just asking Skipper what he thinks in terms of the weight out here. Again, just trying to get as much information as possible. They believe perhaps it's about 6 feet slower. We are going quite a bit further out to the wing here.
Clean it then.
I think it's good.
Line's good.
A little bit frostier,
Line's good.
a little slower, a little greener area.
Line's good. Yeah. Hard. Hard, guys. Line's real good. Line's perfect. Go, 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 go. Hard. Hard. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Well, they thought it'd be a bit of a guess, and if that's a guess, that's
It was
pretty
a
accurate.
Pretty darn good guess. Beautiful draw. Can breathe a sigh of relief on that one.
Yeah, and it changes things to the point where Nicholas called Rasmus down before his stone to see the angles.
På skotten så ligger de två frysta och den kommer vara öppen. Det ligger okej.
Blast all the red.
Lite
Så
tunnare.
ligger inte katastrofen då skulle jag nog säga. Vi kommer ju rulla bort två frysta på det här ändå. Även om det ligger två så tidigt i omgången. Jag gillar den.
Inte för tunt i alla fall. Eller hur?
Nej.
Då kan det bli katastrof.
Vi ligger ju ändå skottet. Tar du för tunt så ligger vi i skottet och den kommer klonka. Så.
Ja.
Ingen katastrof.
Så de träffar en 60. This first one's at all.
Okay.
Lite tjockare. Eller?
Ja, lite tjockare. Ja,
So they're just saying not to hit it too thin, or else you could get some pretty nasty angles coming out of it. But they want to hit, they said 60% of the stone.
Ja, 70.
Worst comes to worst, they said it's not the end of the world if maybe we don't get the result that we want out of this. It's still really early in the end. We can still bail if we need
60 är
to.
nog bra förresten. 60 optimalt, 70 okej.
Ja. Vad vill du ha för fart?
Dra din vanliga clearing nu.
Ja.
He's changed it to 70%.
Oh, okay. Well, Rasmus, Skip in juniors himself, a World Junior silver medal, adds that input into the team. Not just calling Oscar former Skip down, but calling Rasmus as well. Pick them all. And very nice.
Nick.
Great shot.
Right on 70%.
I think so.
way the draw around the works, but that's okay. Yep.
Do you want to leave it?
No, I think this roll perfectly buried.
Tänkte den kommer kalla.
Jag tänkte också hur mycket is ska man ta på den här jäveln.
Jag tänkte, ja, det känns ju
Chappen
lite.
räcker. Jag tänkte det känns nästan lite.
Easy normal I've been throwing.
Sure.
It's now important to make the roll because you don't want to nose and leave two guards for Sweden to hide behind if you're Team Canada.
Is that easy normal I've been throwing? Maybe even a hair less, Jeff. Okay.
Yeah, so looking for the complete roll under. Nicholas is going to draw around on his next one, but with the complete roll under, you are, if you're Team Canada, looking to try and get the force out of this end, out of that.
Yep. Easy normal. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Yes. Yep. Hard. Hard. Hard grip. No roll. Whoa.
Well, Rock didn't want to listen to him there. It rolls too far out in the open.
Just at the end.
Chappen okej.
Yeah.
Kommer runt.
Just
Shoot.
curls up a
Thought we were gonna
hair
see at
too
least
much,
I thought so too when it made
rolls
contact.
out into the open.
Just hog line in and went a little harder than I anticipated.
Yeah.
It was a hair squarer than I wanted though.
Nicholas now his chance to try and make that roll.
Komma fram med en 11-0-ish.
Ja. Ja.
Och lite glattare, man behöver inte hålla upp den så mycket.
Nej.
Lite mindre. Känns som en 11.
Wow. Wow.
11.
Wow.
Ja.
Wow.
Wow.
Nej, nej, nej.
Blir chappen.
Just getting the nose, but definitely not a bad result on that one. You're still
Almost
going to
have
get...
to make the draw here. Even then, it may not be good enough.
You think? I think.
thinking about it.
Hit it, I think. I think you hit it.
Okay.
I think we just
Try to hang on in the rings.
bide our time.
Okay.
Forward.
By not playing the draw, is it just you're not completely confident or
If it was a
be in the
couple
right
more
spot
inches
because
up, I'd play the
Nicholas can
draw,
play
but
that
I
short
think he can
slash?
run it back and still
He
get a shooter
can,
in.
but even if he did play the short slash, you know, the
Like
top
that ice
rock
the
that
board?
he would be, his shooter wouldn't be in the ring, so it would only be for one, even if he did make the slash. So I don't mind the draw. But
Just
again,
Seems
it's
very conservative on their
yes,
part.
yeah. So Brad's saying is just kind of biding the time and not getting too aggressive,
Gotta go.
as we were saying earlier. So playing to the easier shot.
Not bad.
Can't expect perfection right now.
Right to it. Yes.
It was heavy.
Oh, was it? Not in.
Well, they'll take a close look to see if it is in or not. Nicholas will probably hit it either way just to
Just to be
be
sure.
certain.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll take us in.
It's
We did
wishful,
see that
wishful
yesterday. We
thinking.
did see that yesterday in a
That's true.
shot. Benoit
We did
Schwartz and
indeed.
Switzerland ticking a peel in.
You don't see that happen
No.
very often.
And probably not from Nicholas Adib.
Probably not.
But this will be for the blank.
Last stone in the third end. And that's what it'll be. It will be the blank on the board.
So neither side able to get anything behind that guard. We'll try and do it again in the fourth. 1-1 Canada, Sweden tie. Welcome back here. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be watching from. Luke Coley, Allison Kreviazik. We have Canada taking our feature game in draw 5. Both teams coming in at a 2-0 record, along with Japan in their game. A chance here, give you an update as well, some of the other games going on. Scotland leads Japan 3-2. Scotland gets a deuce in the third end over on sheet D. Well, on sheet C, Norway controlling lead over Netherlands. They had 2 in the second, 3 in the third for a 5-0 lead. Then on sheet A, 2-2. As it is Russia and China, one of those teams looking for their first victory of the event.
Battle for the confidence. There's some familiar faces in the crowd that we can't see on our screen, but the
Putting up on the
fans,
video board right now.
you can hear them in the background. We've got, they introduced Glenn Howard and Craig Saville.
Brent Lang came out. They were the members of the team, along with Richard Hart at third, that won the Worlds the last time they were at this, in this city, in this venue.
Line's good now.
We also have John Morris here,
Easy.
Rachel Homan.
Rachel Homan, Grant Courtney. Lots of superstars here.
Allison Kreviazik.
Yeah.
And Swiss Elm a couple seats over.
Lots of rock stars.
Plus the ones out on the ice.
Pun intended.
Well played.
Thank you.
Bra linje. Linjen är bra.
Känns topp 12 som 8. Topp 12.
Men vi går lite fart.
Bra. Kommer fint nu.
Topp 12.
Ja, kör nu, kör nu.
Topp 8, topp 8.
And kind of going back to Hart sheet here. So we've got a nice corner guard set up by Christopher. And perfect come around.
Even does the roll in here is okay.
Yeah, it's the start to the end where you see both teams sort of playing their own game in different spots in the ice, and now they converge, and Canada trying to play this run back.
Trying to roll over to the center a little bit too, I believe.
Yep.
No, not with that weight.
Probably not a bad one to call for Brett, who's struggled with his draw weight and battling some stones. Makes the perfect run back. Nothing for your confidence is making that run back.
And the roll over.
Good shot. Sweet. Didn't really want to stagger him, hey?
No.
Okay.
Sätta den dubbeln. 2/3. 3/4 nästan.
Vanlig
Han
clearing.
vanlig clearing. Får 2 corners kvar där.
Ja.
So getting a double off of this center guard off of the, again, on the one in the top 12. Try and roll off a little bit to leave 2 corner guards. It's looking a little wide though. No, just gonna drive it past.
Misses catching either of those 2 reds, and still Canada line 1.
Just a little higher than this one.
So just a bit past half. We went tighter than half, but
Yeah.
not real tight.
No.
Same speed as it was
Yes.
first one. Yeah. Little light, Jeff. Go ahead. Little light.
Just half.
Okay.
Line's good.
Weight's pretty good.
Weight's
Looks
halfway.
like it's there.
Good.
Just looking
Easy
for
curl
a
it.
I think
center
the line
guard
will get
here.
there though.
I think we're even with this one.
Whoa.
Okay. I'd like it higher if you can. Shy of that one. Needs
Whoa,
to
I
curl.
think
Marks in. Go ahead, Mark. Go. Go, close it up. Hard. Easy. Yep.
Yep.
Yes. Go. Good.
Just trying to close up that hole, not leave the hit and roll behind that
Antingen sätta
corner
den
guard.
eller försöka dra hålet där.
Ser svår ut va? Eller?
Bara
den
ta
där
den
är
är
svår
okej
alltså.
också.
Jag tror att sätta dubbeln ändå, ja.
Ja,
Lägg ut den här.
ska rulla ut en corner där.
Yes.
Vilken hand gillar du?
Innan tror jag.
So now a double and try and roll to a corner on the other side. Lots of weight coming down the sheet here.
These guys have no problem throwing the up weight or wanting to, but misses the run back.
Send.
Rasmus Vrana unable to execute his shot, and there's a look at this delivery with the extension as well.
Could tell right out of his hand. Gave it a, oh.
Weight's good, same as
Popped
mine.
it a little bit too much.
farther.
Knew it was gone out of his hand.
Short
Yeah.
of this one. You're a little tighter.
Just past it.
Whoa. 2 feet short, foot short.
In.
We're
It might be in.
It's heavy. It's not
We freeze
curling.
it.
No.
We're short.
No, leave it
Just
short.
short, just short.
Just let it die. Let it die. Let it die.
That's short.
Let it die. Let it die.
Dig. Okay.
Yeah, quite a bit tighter than they would have hoped. Trying to get quite a bit of separation because, as you can see, they're big fans of the run backs.
Volley clearing.
Yeah, these 2-3 foot run backs, a lot simpler than the 6-7 foot ones.
Yeah. But Oscar is having a bit of a tricky game so far.
Yeah, down in 63%, now what you expect to see, and say it, and unable to miss it, actually takes it behind the corner.
That is a tough one.
Might have a double there.
He's
Go
got
there.
less than half.
Can tell the frustration is
Go there.
setting in with Oscar.
Either that or go around all of it.
These are very uncharacteristic
the only
misses
problem
for
is
him.
You give him a shot right
For
now.
a team that's so deadly accurate with their hits.
I think the options are here or trying to go. Same sort of thing. You leave it there and he comes around it.
We know it'll curl out here.
What's that?
We'll get lots of curl
Oh
out
yeah,
there.
I know.
Top 8 depth, eh?
T-line or top 8?
Top 4, top 8 depth.
Okay, I think top's 4.
What do you think for speed here?
4 to 6 is what I'm thinking more.
More?
Than
I
what
think
you
it
just
should
threw.
be okay.
It's gonna be at least 3 feet slower than what you just threw. At least.
So you
3 to 4
want,
feet slower.
6 more feet?
I think 6 more
8
feet than you just threw.
Okay.
60.
6 to 8 more feet. That is a big difference.
It's there, I
A
think.
little heavy.
Didn't feel heavy.
T-line. Top 4.
Gotta
eight.
work.
Top
Looks
4.
heavy.
Top 4.
Looks like
Jeff's
lots right
in.
now, guys, but
A little past that.
won't go past it. We're giving them
Nibble
a
and tee, or nibble and tee.
no.
Good.
Okay, good shot. Good shot.
You can only like.
They're worried about the double, but not all that is visible,
Good, just-
so you can't
that's
throw a
what I
lot
thought
of
you
weight
were.
at it.
Yeah,
That one on the left.
Försöka få ut den.
I'm not sure how much you can see. Again, this is Oscar's left-handed, so he's got a little bit of a different
Mycket inselare.
point of origin from the hack here.
Nutta till.
Now would this, throwing this one, this be an advantage or a disadvantage for?
Be a little bit of a disadvantage. Gonna need to work hard on this one. Try and get it by that guard.
Just get by.
Wow, that was tight.
Actually needed to get by with a lot more room in order to try and roll it over.
It's gonna have the double unless we get a berry.
Must not have had a lot of room.
I think just indicating the weight was down a little bit, but my goodness, what a good brush to get that by that guard.
Yeah, we got a good view from, we're right up behind that sheet. Not much between that and the guard.
I do. I think if we overroll a bit, it's okay.
Well,
Maybe not.
You would hate to get another in-between shot on that one.
Yeah, they've had a few of those.
I'll be easy. Yeah.
So skip stones now, fourth end. Brad's trying to get a little bit underneath. He's worried if he just knows that there is the double.
Easy board. Yep.
You see Brad's number at 90%.
Whoa.
He's above that so far in this game at 96.
Hard. Whoa.
That is an incredible
Yeah.
number.
Whoa. Yeah.
Pretty similar to what he was getting at the Briar.
Yeah, a great roll there by Brad to roll underneath.
Wow.
Nice weight. I think it was what you were looking for. Yeah.
Absolutely deadly this evening. Here's another look at that. Perfect roll, perfect weight. Great execution.
Och 4.
Finns det möjlighet, alltså om den skulle
Oh,
vara den
there's
längden?
another
Local champion, Carter
friendly face.
Rycroft. Olympic silver medalist, world champion. Not realizing he's on the big screen.
No.
Ja, känns inte som att
Ja, 90 går att zooma fram.
Linjen är bra. Ta linje!
Nicholas at 84%, but
Bra linje!
Bra vart!
throwing a solid game.
Topp 4!
Percentage in the triple digits. I don't want to say any jinxing or anything.
Kör då! Kommer nu!
Sweeper saying it's about top 4 weight. Really great placement. Didn't want to bring that one too far back. Should it be a little bit behind tee, it would be easy for them to come down and freeze on
All
top.
the curling celebrities. David and Heather Netherwin. Of course, David winning the Canadian Championship in this building. Heather, a two-time Canadian champion.
What do you think of that icer, guys? It's pretty good. Probably on the minimum side for me. What?
Yeah, it's pretty close, I think.
I like it. Okay. Throw the button speed here. It's nice.
Okay.
So a little less than what I threw in the first end, eh?
Yeah. Yeah. Light, Jeff.
Yeah, little light. Go. Light. Go. Hard.
Gonna need to work hard on this
Hard,
one.
guys. Line's
Sweeper's
good.
indicating
Hard,
it's
guys.
a
Put your head down and
little
go.
light out of his
Hard.
hand.
Come on, line's good.
Line is getting tight
Come on, guys.
now.
Hard. Hard. You got it. Go hard.
We're biting the rings.
Wow,
Sorry,
this
guys.
is way short. My goodness. What
That one
a
a tight-
turn of events.
Yeah, that swung just with a great come round and then the miss. Told his friend and Walker and Gallant, just put your heads down. That's a 2 out of nowhere.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Ja.
So full 8 foot, Nicholas Edin can get 2 with his final stone of the end.
80. Bara rent.
Klarna ingenting än.
Jag tror du kan hålla rent. Håll rent.
Ja, det kommer nu. Känns bra. Lägg den på locket om ni har den. Den är lite vidare
Sweeper's
än
just dusting it in now.
Ser lite hård ut, Klippan.
Just making sure it doesn't pick up any debris. And it will be a draw to the lid. Take the 2 points to lead 4-2 after the 4th end.
Yeah, the skip's deuce, so that's a
Skip's
big
deuce.
2 for Sweden.
In the universe that is distinctively curling, the stars have now aligned to deliver the world's ultimate showdown to the world's entertainment capital. Whether you're a storied veteran of events past or a future superfan anxious to attend your first, this is the one. The 2018 World Men's in Las Vegas with our most popular package, the 9-day, 10-night hit and stay for 2 people for just $20.29.
Las Vegas rocks.
Well, we begin the 5th end. Christopher Sundgren will get us started after the 2 by Sweden. Came out of nowhere, an end that Canada was controlling. So now Brad Gushu, his team, go back to work, try and put the corner guard up. Oh, and that one well short. I'm wondering if Jeff Walker got that stone given to him and didn't throw it by Brett Galanton. Comes up well short.
Yeah, you have to wonder.
Might have that one. We'll see how he gets passed along, or if Jeff will just have to make sure he chucks it about 12 feet harder than the other ones.
That's a big difference between the 2 stones there.
Sen så nästan den stenen som också dör lite i rotation.
I think so.
Top 4, Jeff.
So first 2 into the rings, and we'll see how Brad now goes about it.
Still not light.
Hard for line. Good. Hard
Top
for
12.
line. Hard for line. Hard.
It's light.
Top 12.
Right to
Hard,
it, guys.
Toward the rings.
Hard.
Fighting.
Hard. Go, go, go. Hard, hard, hard. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa.
You just don't see that.
Yeah.
They're having some issues out there.
It's losing their legs a little bit. So gotta wonder, maybe, you know, we're in the 5th end now. Not to say that the ice would be fudging already, but perhaps it is coming down a little bit.
Well, it's the most people we've had in the building all day, too. The morning draw just had 2 games going on. It was a little bit smaller, and Canada was off, so we're looking to see if it'll build a bit more. If the heat has a factor, lots of different things.
Absolutely. This will be something that the ice maker takes into consideration as well.
Kind of hoping you take the bait there.
Yeah, you-
Probably would have without the others.
Let's try it again.
It's just a little bit slower this path than the intern.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's definitely
a little bit of banter between
4 to
skips.
6.
Yeah. Competitors, but friends.
Yeah, exactly. Seen enough of each other at Grand Slam events,
Pretty close.
other World Curling Tour
Top 8,
Bonspiels.
top 4.
Line's a little
Get to see
tight.
a lot of the same faces over and over
Line's pretty
again,
good.
and you get
We're
to
there.
know
Whoa,
your
there.
opponents quite
Close.
well.
Nice.
Room.
Room, wait on late.
Room.
Line's perfect. Yep, yep, Jeff.
And this is looking pretty good.
Whoa, whoa, wait on late, wait on late. Walk it on. Whoa,
What a beauty.
Yeah,
really good.
It's real good.
that one got to the nose of that stuff.
That's incredible for being coming around
Is
a
that ever good?
top 12, top 8
Nice sweep.
stone.
Man.
I think Mark's still in awe of where that one got to. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm kind of trying to figure out how that rock got to that spot.
Nära köpt då.
The crowd definitely recognized that as well.
Yep. Yep.
Go, bud.
Push. Whoa.
Here, just go nose, nose.
Yep, yep. Whoa, whoa.
Just to stick it right on the beak there.
That's a great shot right back.
Perfect.
Okej, normal 7.
I think so. I mean, we blank
Good
this
board.
end. It's not the end of the world here.
Solid board.
Yep. Forward. Yep. Yep.
Weight's good.
Whoa.
Close.
Whoa, off. No, Mark.
Whoa.
Well, they want to stick around on the side. We'll hit, roll off to the wing,
My fault, Brett. That was a good throw.
and just rolls out into that dead zone behind the tee line, out of the rings.
Really great feedback from the skipper there, saying it was my fault. You know, he threw it well.
Yeah, especially when Brett's been sort of fighting it a little bit early.
Absolutely.
Just reiterating, you threw it well and keep doing what you're doing.
Yep. Just give him that little bit more confidence and let him know he's been throwing them great. Can be so frustrating when you've got you know, that mismatched rock and maybe the ice isn't doing exactly what you're hoping it'll do or what you expect it will do.
Tian. Tian.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
Yes, sir.
Well, they lock nose on their own.
Try to
9-6.
Det är feg 9-7.
Yeah.
Don't know if the houses are lively enough to
Whatever
get
you
both
know.
of those out to smash
No.
it.
Board.
So they're just going to look to hit this one right on the nose and sit right on top of that top yellow stone.
Yep.
Really gotta go.
Weight's good.
Hard.
Hard. Air quiet.
Hard.
Hard.
Well, yes. Hey, good.
Great throw.
Yeah, nice shot. It's not an easy shot. You are a little bit off. You're going to roll off the face of it that little bit.
Yeah. And he did just a hair, but man, oh man, still a really good shot. And Mark knew right out of his hand that he needed to go a little bit.
Well, try and throw it big and use that one on the side as a catcher, but goes actually right off the sheet onto the carpet.
Usually the foam is there to stop those rocks, but when you've got that much weight.
Seemed to just hide. It's like, I'm not stopping this one. So wide open and now looking like a blank is in the future.
Hair light, pretty good.
Felt like what I've been throwing, boys.
It's top 4 right now, I think.
That's good. Nice way, Mark. Shot.
Great draw weight.
And you see that Brad's actually heading down himself. Save a little bit of time, not that they'll need it. They need it right now, but
Both teams right now have 21 minutes on the clock each, which is plenty of time to play the last half of this game.
Nia.
Bara den.
Val.
Yep. Hard.
Needed to sweep to keep this one straight.
Varsågod.
There we go. Just
9-8.
a little roll to the center there.
Normal.
Easy normal.
Yep. Yep. Right to it, Brett. Right to it. Right to it.
well, look at that one go on them. They end up rolling all the way over to the side.
Just hangs on.
Just stay there.
Ja, fart.
Normal eller? Ja. Ta lite mer, den ligger så djupt. Där är bra.
They're a little fortunate that one just hung on. Otherwise, I think you would have seen Nicholas come down and just try and throw a freeze on that back one.
Ekis.
Just make the blank a little more difficult.
Exactly.
Probably no. No.
But it'll roll out, and that means Brad has the throw through.
Hallå. Niet.
So they'll push it down. Not sure if he just threw it to the boards. I didn't catch that, but it'll be a blank.
It was so quick.
So we'll head to the 5th end break and rejoin you for the second half of our featured game, Canada-Sweden. Well, second half of the game here begins. Sweden will get things started with first stone into the house after a blank fifth. Had a few rocks in play and a couple big weight shots, and then trading hits ends up meaning a blank.
Jeff Walker right now at 75% so far in this game.
Shot, Jeff.
Red's just sitting on.
Some top button corner guard.
Lite vid i sliden.
Lite vidare. Kan behöva curla. Okej, fart.
Förra gled på lite.
Rasmus hela vägen.
Bra fart!
A whopping 98% for Christopher here in this game versus Canada.
Yeah, the numbers were flipped from who's were higher than the other between Walker and Sundgren coming in. So far, Sundgren with the advantage over Jeff Walker. In a game that both teams haven't been as sharp as we may expect them to be.
Yeah, I think, well, Brett's been struggling a little bit, but again, it's with the, the inconsistencies of questioning things and just not knowing the stone or the ice or what it is. But he's gaining momentum. It's taken a little bit, but I mean, before coming into this game, the ice has been pretty tricky, so teams are kind of being cautious and taking their time.
Well, it is just the Sunday night draw 5, but they know this game may have impact to playoff positioning, or if they want to get to that spot. Possible tiebreaker if you're to even records of difference of being in the 1-2 game or a 3-4.
That's exactly it. And right now, I mean, like you said, it's still the start of the week, but both teams are at 2-0 right now. So the winner of this game still stays at the top of the standings.
Well, Brett's brought his numbers up at 80. He was
Right on that forward, guys.
in the 60s for a while. He's made some shots, good shots in the last couple ends.
Yep.
Should slide good here.
Clean it, Jeff. Clean it.
That's there.
Good
Good shot, Brett.
Great weight.
So 2 corner guards. Team Canada, the first 2 in the rings. Appeal for Vrana.
What do you like here?
I like here.
Yeah, we got to make sure we stay, so.
What are we throwing here, Brett?
Solid normal. Solid normal.
Yep.
I mean, nose is okay, but
Yeah.
Like I said, making sure the shooter stays in the rings. A rollout here could just easily make another corner peel for Nicholas, and there you go, the end's gone.
Yeah, it doesn't take. It just takes that one miss, even with the 4 rock-free guard zone rule.
Okay.
Brett.
He gets it off the 4-foot anyway. Gets it off the 4-foot.
Good. See ya.
Just looking for a nose hit here now for Team Sweden. As we saw in the last end, it's entirely possible to
See ya.
fully come around Barry of a top 8 stone, so a top 12 guard is definitely not out of the question. But I don't think it'll be there for very long.
10-2.
10-3, ja. Bra. Kom
A
inte.
few times, boys.
Sliding nice here after the mop. It's not much quicker, but
Yeah, I was behind the tee last end.
Yeah, 2 ends ago. It's probably the same weight.
So electing to ignore those yellow stones and go right around that corner guard. Otherwise,
Lots of room
you know,
right
there'd
now,
be no
guys.
purpose
No
of
line.
throwing a
Yeah,
corner guard if you're not
exactly.
going to use
No
it.
line.
Line's gone.
Jefferson, come forward. Jefferson, we're never going to bury here, though. Go ahead, Jeff. Go, 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 go. Behind T. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Hard, Jeff.
Never say never, Brad.
Hard, 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 hard.
That really
It
did
looks
take his time.
pretty good.
You're pretty much almost right behind that one, Allison.
Yeah.
oh, never slide well.
Look.
There
Laura
we
Crocker.
go.
I said we haven't seen Laura yet.
Hard following mine.
Laura Crocker being
Sorry, Mark.
Jeff Walker's fiance, newly engaged couple. A couple months ago, I believe.
Yep. During this curling season, I know that.
Stand. Yep.
Laura plays
Drink
with
side.
Kelsey
Drink
Rock
side.
Drink side. Ekes nu, Ekes.
and is a former teammate of mine.
10-9.
Back in
Back
Ontario.
Yeah, back for the World Juniors back in 2010. Laura teamed up with Rachel.
I think so. Any other options
So it
right
is
there?
Sweden lying 3.
I don't think he misses that.
Well, and if he nuts it, we're in trouble.
I know.
I think we got to do this. Yeah.
What about a corner freeze on that one?
Can do that, yeah. It's pretty good. Okay.
I mean, it's worth a shot. Right now, you still have the forefoot.
Is this in the way, though? No? I don't think so. Okay.
I don't think so. Can I give you the same weight here?
Yeah.
Yep. I think it should slide a foot or two better in this path. I think it seems
That
good.
last one's look good, so
Looks like
gotta
a
be
ton
pretty
of
smooth.
ice.
Yeah, when Mark said corner freeze, I thought that's
Yeah.
still on the top of the 12-foot. It's kind of blocking that draw path.
Yeah,
You
they
think this will slide a
they
little
seemed to
better,
think
eh?
that it wasn't going to be in the way, so Brad calling down to Mark and asking if he thought the line would be okay for taking the in-turn on this, and they all seemed to think it was
Weight's
going to
pretty
be
close.
fine.
Hair heavy.
Line's a little tight.
Line's a little tight.
Weight's good.
We're still there.
Don't want to.
Bump it a foot. Okay. You got to go.
Close.
Line looks pretty good.
Yep, gotta go. Gotta go.
Yeah, it's already past that one, so it's now just trying to hold the line.
Hard. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay.
You move it just a little bit, but it's 1-2 still for Sweden.
Oh, nice try. Pretty
Real
close.
close, hey?
It's not a bad spot.
No.
Yeah, definitely. Line definitely was a possibility to get there.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think it was minimum ice and then just a hair tight, I think.
Yeah.
Bite 4 där. Sa du? Lite utanför mitt. Ja, lite mindre. Min dragning kom dit. Lite extra på min. 2.
The comment is still have the 4-foot open is why they played the freeze. If it wasn't the 4-foot, they might have hit.
Ja. Lägger vi en eller
May
två?
not have much of the 4-foot. Have to play in there now with
Svår att slå.
this come around by Edin.
Yeah.
Yeah, with lying 1-2 right now, so they're just going to look to throwing it in the top of the 4-foot.
Bite 4. Bättre att ligga bara. Det ligger ju 2 liksom så.
Kind of just biting the 4 would be great.
Skjutständer och skjuta på, passar okej också. Ja. Bästa är helgömd bite 4. Okej. Ja. Är samma fart som tidigare omgångar eller? Ja, tycker det känns bra.
Nicholas Edin at, again, a pretty dominant 95% so far this game.
Känns bra.
Incredible numbers.
Känns bra fart! Innan är bra. Kanske. Stoppa upp det. Hålla rent. Japp. Ja, gärna gå upp. Kör då. Bajta 4. Måste gå upp. Lite tight. Grym linje. Bra nu.
Gotta go for line.
Bite 4. Bite 4. Bra nu.
Saying to bite the 4.
Sit.
Nice.
That one really grounded.
Wow.
Thought it was going to be almost maybe coming out the other side when I got past it, and it ends up sitting. That's top 8-foot to lie 3.
think sweepers need to stay a little bit closer to those stones. I think they thought it was going to go a little bit farther. But nonetheless,
Yeah.
a very good shot.
Good draw there.
Don't mind that either. He can't play off of that.
Well, he can.
Well, yeah.
Well, if we get there, if we're there, he can play it and get into it, and we're in trouble. If we're there, he probably just freezes and we don't get two, like if we're ever there.
Oh, if we're there and he freezes, you can come off of it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if he's high side.
Yeah, I know. We like Brett.
Got any good ideas?
I like opening this.
Force to one.
Yeah, I know. I don't see a 2.
That's probably the shot. Right there, you have a sniff at it anyway.
I think he plays the. Might jam
might
in
come
that.
into that.
Yeah. Okay. You like it?
I like it.
I do too. Touch the tee line, I think. Or actually split.
Just looking for the straight draw.
I think after the long discussion, that's what they're. I see this a lot. Mark Nichols in the house and Brett Gland just confirming where we want that one.
Really great to have everyone involved in the shot so you know exactly, as a brusher as well, where exactly you need to sweep it to. If it's a little heavy, a little bit short, where is the OK, the plan B, the plan C locations for these stones.
Yes. Yeah. Good, yeah.
Nice and positive, Brad. Late's pretty good.
Line's good.
Line's good. It's gonna go a bit, I think.
Line's good.
Line's good. Top button, T.
Close. Yeah. Top 4. Yeah.
This is looking close.
T line, I think.
Hard. You gotta
Gonna go for line.
Hard. Hard. Hard.
Get past the yellow. I don't know if maybe it touched the back of it.
I think it did.
The handle seemed to change on it, but pretty close to where they were hoping to put it.
Absolutely. Now the question is,
Close to perfect. I think.
can you get to it with the,
Doesn't rub and it's money.
or which way
Yeah, watch
do you
the-
want to
just
get at
a
it?
little
Oof.
touch there.
Doesn't rub, he freezes.
Sitter där.
Yeah,
Man
good,
har för 2 också.
good point by
Slag som enklast.
by Brett there. It's
La ju sig rätt
would have been
optimalt.
a little
Den borde
bit
kunna gå
behind
under.
T then if he hadn't just ticked that yellow. So
Does the double jam on that back yellow now?
Det är bara en tredjedel. Då har jag nästan missat den. Då kommer jag nästan rulla liksom. Okej. Ja, gillar du den, kör den. Halv.
half rock.
Ja. Försöka bara sticka och rulla upp lite grann. Ja.
So just trying to kind of hit it over on the top portion of that red to try and push it underneath.
Tycker det.
Curlar är ganska friskt ändå. Halv.
Ja.
Wow. Wow.
Not a lick to it so
Yeah,
far.
trying to get anything here, and we'll just peel that one out and leave the shot for 2 now.
Wow.
That rub might have been the best thing that happened to Team Canada in this end. Forcing that shot to be played.
Is this gonna slide any better? I
Just
would
takes,
think. Maybe here, but a couple
one
feet
shot.
back.
I think it's pretty well the same path, eh?
Seeing
Yeah,
quite
well,
a bit skips deuces here, aren't we?
We certainly have.
Ended up sweeping that a fair bit.
Yeah, I think
It might
it's the
slide.
same weight, I think.
Last stone here in the sixth
Last,
end.
eh? Weight's good.
Line's good.
Canada looking for the, sorry to cut you off.
No, that is all right.
Looking for the draw to the 4 foot
Yep.
for the second point.
Gotta go.
You're good. You're good. You're good. Good.
Back for it.
You're good. You're good. Good shot.
Now just staying close, and crowd shows what they've been waiting for.
There you go.
Brad Gushu's father. And the Canadian flag waves here at Northlands Coliseum. We are all square, 4 apiece.
I saw it too there all net.
We are through 6 ends.
That is distinctively colored. The stars have now aligned to deliver the world's ultimate showdown to the world's entertainment capital. Whether you're a storied veteran of events past or a future superfan anxious to attend your first, this is the one. The 2018 World Men's in Las Vegas with our most popular package, the 9-day, 10-night hit and stay for 2 people for just $20.29.
Las Vegas rocks.
Well, the second deuce of the game by Team Canada ties things up. Lukoli, Allison Kreviazik inside Northlands Coliseum, the Ford World Men's Curling Championship 2017. And these two, a couple of the favorites coming in, Canada and Sweden. Always when you see those two countries listed at the World Championship, you're bound to get a quality game, and we've got that so far.
We absolutely do. Some high percentages for this game. Some phenomenal shots being made.
Yeah, they've made great shots, but at the same time, there's a feel at times where they've
just missed those.
Maybe just the way their body language has been. They haven't been as confident as you may normally see. That being said, it is a 4-4 game. We're in the 7th end, and Sweden with the hammer. Yeah, Sweden 91% as a team, Canada 86%.
Pretty darn close.
A couple of skip deuces in this one.
Weight's pretty good.
Think
Think
there.
there.
Whoa, then.
Right beside it.
Close. Whoa, whoa.
It's there.
Yeah.
Line's good now.
It's good
Line's
now.
good now.
It's
Line's
there.
good now.
Not
Still
much.
there.
Yep.
Weight's good.
Walk it on, Mark.
It is. It is.
See now. Good up.
Hey, good shot.
Good boy, Jeff.
Well, good pair for Jeff Walker.
Absolutely.
Jag tycker den känns ungefär samma.
Pinnen är bra. Bara linje. Ser hårdare ut. Och
Full
lite,
åtta.
lite
Topp
tight.
4.
Lite
Nej, nu.
tight.
Känns
Gå tight.
lite dött just nu.
Stenlång.
Behöver snart för linjen.
Lutta lite.
Corner that one.
Skippat.
It's all about angles, just trying to set things up.
Tappar rotation nästan varje gång alltså.
He's had really great handle on his draw weight for this
I
game.
also don't mind up there.
Yeah.
Seems like every time a freeze is called, everyone's
We're
been
grouping
just
them pretty good
locking
if I
them
come
on.
in there.
Oh yeah.
That guard's too tight.
I like
now.
all that.
Seems to walk at the end, so.
That being said, 2 ends ago, we saw a heck of a
Yeah.
lot of freezes, and then after 3 shots, they were all gone.
That may be the reason why this guard's going up,
Yeah.
knowing, "Oh, I don't like it. We'll probably see the run back
Thought it
if
was light.
Okay, go ahead.
we don't play this."
Line's a little tight.
Oh, I need to get across center a bit. Wait's
Okay.
nice.
Line's good then.
Just to your broom.
Line's good. You're going to get there, I think.
Mark's
Just to your
in.
broom.
Mark's in.
Stick
if you
with it,
gotta
Mark.
Go a little, Mark. Go a little. Good, good, good. Great shot.
Nice shot.
Yeah.
Good little stagger. Is this the peel of the top one?
Does look like it.
Damn.
Said to make sure they couldn't see enough of that
Watch that curl.
that tight guard to see if they were able to
Doing that again? Or?
get past it.
Top 12.
You make this as good as you made the one 2 ends ago.
There's a little bit of confidence. Remember 2 ends ago, Brett? Throw it like that one again.
Close.
Line's a little tight.
Yeah, the perfect
Top 12,
freeze that you
top
wrapped
8.
one around.
Line only.
Line's a little tight.
Yeah, that Mark was in awe of.
Clearly still is that he's talking about.
Line's
good.
Whoa. Looks heavy.
Whoa.
Wait's good.
Mark's in.
Mark's rock.
in.
Over there, over there.
Whoa. It's perfect. Hey, boy. Okay, good shot.
Great shot.
Yeah. Now the run back, and we'll see how many fly on this one.
Good shot. Vanlig clearing bara. Vanlig clearing. Träffar du den ska den bli kvar här. Mannen, lite utsida. Yes.
I'll run this one into the pack.
Okay.
Still those top 2 stones, and just 2 remain in the house.
That really clears it up, doesn't it?
Now the question is, does Brad in Canada probably don't want to get a blank because they're getting into the 8th end? They like to force Sweden to take one, but not looking likely at this point.
Yeah. Quake the 8, Mark. Half the 8.
No, they got a little ways to go if they want
Good
to,
here now, boys.
if they're still trying to achieve that goal.
Got a little light.
Yeah, good tight.
It's tight to go a bit.
Where? Tight. Whoa,
Fighting.
Hard then, Jeff. Top 12. Line's good. Yep. Queen's good.
We're there.
Straight to it. Whoa,
Bouncing.
Whoa. Shit. Okay.
Great
That
throw.
rock's just a smidge.
Yeah, just
Just
came up
Wow.
enough at the end.
Yeah.
Good shot.
He doesn't seem totally happy with it, but I think it's quite good.
Får de här två försöka ligga tunn halv som man har en...
Bara en tap, tänker jag.
Ja, exakt. Det gillar jag också, så båda våra gula stannar.
Gör ingenting om den kommer ända hit, så länge den är inne i bot. Och så länge de här två har lineat liksom. Så
Ja,
nästan
man får
chapp
inte
som man
akta
kan.
sig så inte kommer chapp. Och det är risk att de fortfarande ligger lineat mot den där. Alltså,
Ja, spela på den handen. Kommer en chapp då så borde det ändå vara lite vinkel. Försöka hålla en lite high side.
gör inget om jag rullar ut lite
Nej.
så ändå.
Nej.
Och den ligger så.
Exakt. Få ner den. Ja.
Typ precis igenom fart.
Ja.
Genom, inte hårdare än hack i alla fall.
Nej. Vad gillar du för is på den då? Jag har ju trackat lite här ute. Den kommer väl komma lite mot linan, men...
So basically what they said is they're going to throw a backline weight, no more than hack, and just kind of make sure that their shooter stays around. And just kind of jiggle them up a little bit because they could throw a lot of weight at this and try and get it out, but they'll lose their back yellow, and again, the force could be on. So good to keep your shooter in the rings and see if you can make something of it after your next shot.
Bak 4, bak 8. Bak 8. Rasmus, hårt. Bak 12. Bak 12.
This is really coming down.
Trying to move 3 stones here and sit in front. So still shot stone, back 4 belonging to Sweden.
Not the best of results. Again, leaving, as you can see here, Brad eyeing that nice little pocket in the back that
Think the speed's
that they've
okay
left.
here? I think it should be close, maybe a little slower.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like 2 feet.
Thinking 2 to 3 feet slower. 3 feet slower.
Okay. So I got to give you.
You need another 4.
That was basically on its own.
Yeah, that would
biting the 4 foot.
Biting the 4.
So I,
So 4 more
4
feet.
more feet.
Yeah.
Just T-line back to the button.
Yeah.
Line's a little tight, guys.
You can go.
Hard, Brett.
Hey, weight's pretty good.
Hard for line.
You can go.
Go line.
Hard for line.
Wait, it's good.
Hard for line.
You got to go. Help him,
Hard
Jeff.
for
Help him,
line.
Jeff. Help him.
You're really going to have to work hard in order to get this by.
Hard. Hard. Hard.
And
Pass,
wow.
great sweep.
Wow.
They held it early with Brett getting on it, and then Jeff to help drag it at the end.
Getting lots of support here.
Yeah, the encouragement from the crowd definitely helps that one.
It's always nice to have so many people cheering you on.
You've had that experience. It probably helps you dig that extra little bit deeper when you need on a big sweep.
Absolutely.
Trying to hit the red?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's going to drag.
You know, on one end, it's
Yellow's
you
not gonna
tune
have
out
a
the
whole lot.
noise,
Let's see if
but
we can get it out.
at the same time, it's also you can just feel the energy. It's incredible,
Yeah.
absolutely incredible.
It's a fun environment to be in. Oscar Eriksson now looks like trying to catch just the sliver of that red that they can see, get some drag, and we'll pick the middle one, which you could see less of. I don't know if you could. That's a tough one to do if you try again.
And that, well, really opens up
You could throw one here.
even more now for them to just
Throw
sink
in there,
another
and
red
he does
one
something like this.
in on top, and
And then he got an in off.
you're
or he
Sweden,
got
what do you
this
do?
For a bundle.
you've got
for 2 or
to
3
move a
anyway.
heck of
If
a lot of
we're-
granite.
Yeah.
Like, where does this go?
Right now, the 8's staying, but
Like, that doesn't drag. Like, if you
Wanna
get
call
rid-
that our timeout here?
I don't mind
yeah,
that.
I think so.
Timeout. Like,
So they use their one timeout that they have.
Well, hey, listen, if we can make this perfect,
And our coach, Jules, will make his way down
he's going to leave 2 of them in there for sure.
we got
to
our
the sheet,
fourth. Like,
I
are we
believe.
trying to steal now?
Well, if we can.
I think that's who it is. Sometimes they mix it up and have the alternate come down. Should be Tom Sallows, but
There we go. There's Jules.
But if you, I mean,
Jules, an Edmontonian
Throw the guard.
in his hometown.
Come to this and get
Longtime
top.
coach of Kevin Martin.
I know he freezes on the next shot, but it's,
But the other thing is,
So
man, this
we'll
is
take a
lined up.
listen in now and see
guard this sucker.
what coach has to say.
The only thing is, if he ever attempts to move this, does a little tap,
That's his
tap.
play. He's tapping it. He's
Yeah,
not trying to
yeah.
freeze.
What do you think, Jules? Do you think we go for it?
Squared up or dirt.
Yeah. How much damage can you do by hitting that one?
Right now, not much if we're
He can get
Right
he
on
can
the
touch
nose
it,
it.
touch it here. If we can get square just a little bit, he's never getting rid of more than 1 red.
so. If he hits it on the nose, does it miss it?
On the nose?
I'm just
right
worried.
now?
Yeah.
Hey, it just
Right now, it probably just touches it on the nose.
I'm just thinking he might
Cap-
try to leave 2 in the rings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Get rid of this one, and then this is by itself.
Oh no, that's what that's why I don't like the guard.
Yeah.
Which means I think we have to draw.
You think, Jules?
It's either there or
Yeah, I think we gotta go there.
Now,
Right
the only
here.
other thing, maybe, is drawing with this turn, but I
No,
don't.
because I leave it half out and he does this.
Okay.
no, he's got to go there.
Okay, yeah.
Did you go middle there or just at...
Middle, or I think I can get away with just outside.
Alex ska inte spela OS ändå.
Yeah. Square it up.
Well, I heard the comment from Jules of, can we do any damage if we hit ours? If we move ours, are we going to separate and create something?
What's the speed compared to last time?
Yeah, and just what Brad said, if they were ever just to just hit that and roll off and leave a double, they'd be giving away what looks to be right now as if a Canadian steal.
Thought it was there.
Yeah. Back 4.
Line only. Line only. Line's good.
Back 4.
Release. Back 8. Line's
four.
good.
Whoa!
Back 8. Line's
Close.
good.
Back 4.
Close!
Back button.
Well then.
Line's good.
Yep. Whoa!
Back
No,
4.
no bounce. No bounce.
Bouncing.
No bounce. You gotta stop.
Coming down.
They don't want to move these. Just touches it ever so slightly.
Wow.
Pretty good.
Throw it here more. It's foot heavy.
They know, have a good feeling of how Nicholas thinks, and seeing that one there, how do you try and clear everything up?
Utsida, är det risk att vi missar då, eller?
Ja, jag tror inte det.
För mycket insida kanske en syltar.
Då syltar den.
Jag tror att man får vara försiktig med insidan. Det är nära att sylta då alltså.
Ja, jag vill träffa exakt som det ligger.
Ja, det tycker jag låter. En liten utsida.
Sen till utsida.
I guess the goal with trying to throw in this side one here is just try to open up this side as well.
Dislodge those off the button too.
Yeah. Move some stuff around, maybe try and open up the other side to try and get an angle on his next one on the in-turn side there, but
Lite mer än vanligt bara försöka sticka den där. Precis utanför chappen.
That middle red in the lineup of those three is not going anywhere. But you could see this and you could leave 2 stones in the house.
Kan vi sticka båda bort vore det
The
nice.
shooter, depending where he hits, and that middle red.
Du krokar in lite va?
Ja, min andra ja.
Lite mer än vanligt va?
Yes.
Wow! 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 Aldrig! Aldrig, aldrig!
Wow, and spills them. Look at that. Gets 2 of the 3, leaves a shooter, and just those 2 in play.
that is a lot better than what it looked like before.
Like that ice for board?
And it's just how well both these teams recognize the angles and what's going to happen, because the drag effect, this is a tough one to know exactly how it's going to react. Knew the one was going to
I
stay.
think you'll get some curl here. It's
And even
spot
Brad
where
in their
that in-turn
timeout
sort of
and
holds a
the
little.
Canada
We
team
could
were
just
talking about,
Nose it, and
they're only
then
going to
he
leave
hits the open one.
that
What do
one
you
will hit
think
it
is
that
we
way
roll
for sure.
like half in front of it, he's going to take a run at the double and blank.
Nicholas is,
Are you okay with that?
and Oscar, well, the whole team
so
for that
Red,
matter,
let him
they
win it.
are incredible with
ton of
angles.
ice, eh?
Nicholas
I think
actually
here you get a little curl
goes
'cause
and
that
plays
in-turn holds
pool
here.
on his spare
You like that
time.
with board?
Yeah, I do.
And
Four weight.
what a great way to practice
Yeah,
your
see
angles.
all the angles.
Yeah.
So if you're at a pool hall and you see Nicholas Edin, don't play him for money.
No, I recommend not doing that.
Little light.
Nice quiet board. Quiet board.
Yep. Hard! Hard! Really hard!
Oh, this one's really moving.
Hard! Hard!
Get away with that one. Was that ever close to jamming? Great sweep by the Canadian side.
What a turnaround that would have been.
Didn't believe me that it would curl. They get curls there for sure.
It's a little
Just-
quiet though.
Was a bit.
Just
But
a centimeter.
A
Wow.
little bit. That's the spot where the in-turn holds a bit.
Kan ju gå för nollan men det känns...
Well,
Even though you're not getting the steal if you're Canada, you're still pretty happy with the force, are you not?
I think so. You may have even tempted Nicholas to play this double to try and blanket, but playing a 4-4 game, knowing this last stone, hit, stick, take your one. Still in a pretty good spot in the game. So
And there you have it.
right on the nose. First single goes up, goes to Sweden, and it is a 5-4 Sweden lead after 7.
Svårt att slå på röd och inte slå på gul och täppa den till precis optimalt ställe för dem.
Well, back inside Northlands Coliseum, Lukoli, Ellison Kreviazik, the Ford World Men's Curling Championship. Full slate of games here in Draw 5. Ellison, let's see what's going on.
Yeah, so we've got another really close game here on Sheet A. China and Russia are all locked up at 5-5, with China having hammer in the 8th end. On Sheet C, we have handshakes, a match that was over in the 8th end. So it was a 8-3 win for Norway over the Netherlands. And on Sheet D, we have a 6-4 lead for Scotland over Japan, again in the 8th end. And Scotland does have hammer, so advantage Scotland over there. Up 2 with hammer.
Yeah, and that's a big game for Scotland, coming in with one loss at 1-1, while Japan ahead of them at 2-0. Never want to fall 2 games back of the leaders, especially even just after 2 days of play.
Absolutely. That is a big win for them. And the same with Japan. They were starting off this game with a 2-0 record, so a loss will bring them down into the 2-1 column.
So the guard over curls for Sundgren. Opens up that one, top of the butt, top of the forefoot.
And unfortunately leaves the side open that's closest to that corner guard, so does enable, oh, maybe a little touch.
Nicholas says, eh.
Yeah, that's fine. So it does enable a little bit of the hit and roll behind the corner guard, should they choose to do that at some point.
There's a comparison of the leads, and advantage to Sweden there. The usual numbers we see from Sundgren, a little lower than normal for Jeff Walker. He's had that one hog rock. They mix their stones around.
Actually overruled.
Little tap, little roll back.
Yep.
I think surprised them on the line there. Wasn't expecting that one to over curl so much. Nicholas calling for a board weight on this one.
Bumper. Yep. Wow. Mer en hack. Wow. Wow. Inget. Rent. Bordet trycker precis igenom. Japp. Wow. Wow. Lite väck. Lite väck. Go, go, go.
Ja, det är snyggt. Härligt, Ralle. Snyggt.
Nice.
Really nice.
They just make those shots look so easy. Just the quiet way, tap them through, and get the little roll behind to lie two.
Yeah, all of these teams, they just make curling look so easy.
Look there at second numbers, and Vrana, a great game, 96%. Glantz had his struggles. Draws are higher, and his hits was actually surprising me a little bit. He was fighting those early in the game.
He's definitely made a comeback.
Looking for
first
one more.
Couple ends. Great throw.
There's another one that'll help his hit numbers go up.
That's good.
Brett's a very tall man, lanky fellow out there. Talked to him on Friday before their practice and forgot how tall he was because I think it goes up to his armpits.
Kan behöva curla. Lite hård. Behöver inte sopa fart. Behöver eka för linje också. Topp 8, topp 4. Den är helt öppen, så låt den eka. Topp 4. Bara, nej, den är fortfarande helt öppen. Stanna högt. Han har dubbel just nu.
Full 4.
Nej, kan inte dra den heller. Den är djup. Nej, låt den gå. Bra.
Ah, sorry. Bra bedömt.
13-9.
Kind of caught in the middle on that one. Couldn't sweep it. Weight was already there. Didn't want to bring it behind tee, but already knew that it was going to be almost fully open. So, you know, Rasmus just realizing he threw it a little bit wide.
Back line. Yep.
Well, it's a tough spot to make any sort of double for the Canadian side.
Hard! Yeah! Back 12. Yes! Hard! Hard! Hard, guys! Hard! Hard!
Just squeaks it by.
Yeah, and when it takes that
that works.
curl,
Nice shot.
it's tough, but the result's pretty good with that pocket they left, those two yellows in the back.
No kidding.
Should have had Mark on. It was late.
Good shot, Brett.
Yeah.
Rasmus. Oh, Mans. Yep.
So do you want to overrule this one now in front of those two yellows?
I don't know if you can you?
We've seen some
It
things you never know.
It is Oscar's intern.
Go for it.
But, hack weight. So a little bit more weight than Rasmus had on his.
Lite inåt, lite inåt. Japp, japp, japp!
Dalle.
I'll hit the lie three.
Go.
Snyggt.
11:77.
The drawing right beside there is any good?
It's not bad. Even if you get it in there, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
The only thing is, if he goes there, I almost don't mind something like that right now.
Okay.
Or
That'd be real nice if we can make that.
Yeah. I mean, I got half.
it'll curl
Okay.
right on the nose.
I think that's a good call. That's
Like
going to
this?
be really tough to remove.
Back line.
Yeah, with those catchers, the little wall in the back of the forefoot.
To me, that guys
It's going to become a pretty big wall back there.
I'll make sure I'm through the rings.
Great numbers for Mark Nichols. Eriksson had those mistakes in the game.
Good through.
Easy.
This team still leads by that single point they scored in the 7th end.
Wait, whoa, whoa. Close.
Through.
Yep.
Back line.
Yep, whoa.
Just through.
3 feet through, 4 feet through.
Pretty good.
Little tap.
The
Nice
wall
shot.
continues to grow.
Precis hela!
Built stone by stone, back of the forefoot.
Är det att dra nu eller?
Timeout eller?
Samma med lite mer eller runda in den där.
Yeah. Do you go after it or do you try and make a move around?
Ja, en här då.
Exactly. Just going to the top 4 position to block off the
Ja.
red run and then, yeah.
Försöker komma in bättre än den. Skulle jag ligga
Yeah, go
här.
from the defensive play and the hit to a little more aggressive, knowing that that's your best way to defend against a deuce.
Rasmus var ganska aktiv, men den kom ju bra från slutet.
Så står nästa buss till Gillen.
Se till att alltid vara framför 10.
Jag gillar bara 1-4, får aldrig komma ner på 10.
Nej, exakt. Nästan 14 blank på din egen.
Hard! Go! Hard! Go hard! Hard, guys! Go! Chill out! Go! Hard! Go! Caught!
So you're hearing the excitement over on the other sheet. That was a take or a 4 for China.
Yeah, it was a tie game and they broke that one out.
Yeah. So crowd eruption there. So now China will lead 9-5 over Russia, going into the 9th end now.
Anything else? Okay,
Yeah,
straight.
with the 4 there, we saw 5 earlier today by Scotland against the USA in the 8th end. Never want to give up big scores, especially
That's
late in
minimum
games.
ice for me. I think that's minimum ice.
What's that?
I think that's minimum ice.
You're going to need, you got to think a few more feet out this
Gotta
wide.
be. If this wide,
Yeah.
3 feet
We
slower.
can bump that middle one, the one on the center line,
Oh, yeah.
just
Couple
an inch.
I'm thinking like 5 feet.
Back 4.
Yeah.
Back button.
A little heavy. Line's a little tight,
Back
too.
8. Close, Jeff.
Hard, Jeff. Where's
Back
that?
8.
Whoa.
Back 12.
Line's good.
Not bad.
Whoa.
Back 8.
It's not bad now.
Weight's
Whoa.
good. Weight's good, not heavy.
Sit close. Whoa.
6
Whoa.
inch bump.
You don't want it unless I have to.
You got to. Yeah, whoa.
6 inch bump.
Okay, good.
Great freeze.
That's the pocket they were hoping to try and take advantage. And
Pretty good, Mark.
Bumped the wrong
I think
line.
it'll spin out of there, but
I think we bumped
We might lose all of them.
you're right.
Jag tror träffar han utsidan kan den nog sitta faktiskt.
Okej.
Get a wick. Spill it up.
Inte utsida. Man måste ju ha med den, så lite mer fart så.
Nicholas would be
It's
one that you want to
definitely
throw.
there. Yeah,
Han har
absolutely.
lite tur och vicka dit också. Visst, den är bakom teamen.
Tror lite
100%.
utsida, men
Spill it
de
out
får
and
vara
probably
med så att den inte liksom
hold the
tappar
shooter.
slagställningen.
Yep.
Jag är med på den i alla fall. Ja.
Ja. Stannar den bakom cornern, så den här får de ju inte bort med mer än att skjuta.
Så.
Ja.
Now, Allison, does nose do it, or do you have to get a little bit of center line side to try and...
A little bit on the center line side.
Kommer den att börja spinna ut?
You're just kind of looking for the wick and hit on that and hit it on the top and
Marginalen är
spill it
lite
out.
precis. Börjar tjaffa och tror att den tar för tungt så den stickar på den andra liksom och spinner mot cornern.
Look at those numbers. 90s for both skips.
Blir det tjapp så ligger vi i alla fall skottet. Ja. Kan vara skillnad också.
Well, first of skip stones. Nicholas Edin, Team Sweden, a 1-point lead in this game.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh, just kind of pitched that one out a little bit.
Oh, and actually pinballs and keeps it there.
Wow, just hit it on the outside.
Ja, det har gått ut. Ja.
That's a new one. You haven't seen that very often.
Yeah.
He's got a little smirk. No one. Watch as this one comes down. Watch the shooter, what it does. It actually helps keep that stone. I don't know if it was going to go out, but
Keeps it in place. Oh.
was not where he wanted to hit it, though.
No.
Just how do we get out that far enough?
The last time you threw, you came in.
Yeah, we
you
would have hit
probably
half on the inside. Yeah.
Maybe
I think
even a little more.
a few more inches and a few more feet.
Yeah, because you can tap it to here.
Yeah.
You
like
just want to
this?
lie two here, right? You like this? Okay.
Well, right around there. Can't be too much. Okay.
Just give me a little more, Mark.
Be a
Straight come around or tap?
I think it's gonna be similar speed, but we're gonna
I
want.
think is looking for the tap. I'm not entirely sure the come around is there with the amount that it's curling right now.
Go.
Little bit.
Weight's good, Brad.
Go for line. Weight's nice. Hard for line.
Weight's real good.
Line's good. Easy.
Back four.
Whoa.
T line, top four.
Whoa.
Top four.
Whoa. Yep.
Hard. Hard.
Gotta go.
That's fine.
Just moving enough to lie. 1 and 2.
Well, yeah, slower it there. You needed the extra 3 feet.
Yeah.
Nice shot, Brad.
Grunt va? Eller fördjup den här.
Normal i alla fall kan jag tänka
där
mig.
inne och så kommer den gå lite neråt. Ska
Kör,
nibbla om
kör
det ska vara
åtta.
helgömd.
Well, Nicholas now try and get out of it. Play the hit and roll.
Yeah, he's going to have to play relatively hard weight to make sure that he gets a bit of a flat roll so that he doesn't sit for going to the roll to the back 8 to give Gushu then a wide open draw for his deuce. So they need to make sure that they're going to stick to lie shot stone still in the back of the house.
Up. Yep. Hold up. Yep.
Gonna need to go. I don't know.
Nära.
No.
Well, now rolling to that spot. Open draw for 2, nothing. Don't think there's anything with that yellow to get rid of it.
No,
Bring a
that-
3 into play.
That is pretty thin.
Brad, that's less than me, right?
Did you feel like you threw it as
That's less than me.
threw like 6 feet more than you would?
Just a little bit of an overcorrection there.
How much less?
Trying to throw that one straighter,
Yeah.
I think, than his last one, where he just kind of touched it a little bit wide, so it's bound to curl up a little bit more out of his hand.
Chance to take their first
That's
lead
4,
of the
guys.
game.
I thought it was there.
Need good 8-foot piece of the 4.
Line's great.
Where are we?
No worries on
Looks
line.
like it's heavy.
What's he?
It's not curling, guys.
It's really tracking.
Back button. That gonna be okay? Back 4.
Off.
Now it comes down. Erickson gave it a light sweep, but it wasn't going very far.
No, it wasn't. And that will be a deuce for Team Canada. Take them up by 1 point, giving them a 6-5 lead going into the 9th end.
In the universe that is distinctively curling, the stars have now aligned to deliver the world's ultimate showdown to the world's entertainment capital. Whether you're a storied veteran of events past or a future superfan anxious to attend your first, this is the one. The 2018 World Men's in Las Vegas with our most popular package, the 9-day, 10-night hit and stay for 2 people for just $20.29.
Las Vegas rocks.
Well, Brad Gushu in the house, ready to go for N9. Sweden, Canada has lived up to the billing so far. It'll be 2 different game plans. It'd be ideal. Sweden would love to get a blank, have the hammer playing 10. Canada would love to get a force and also have the hammer in a tie game.
Absolutely. I think Nicholas will be playing this end quite cautiously, making sure that the worst case scenario of a, of a steal, but on the other hand, a force would also be not very good for them. So keeping it relatively open so that they can either go for the 2 or the blank here in the 9th.
Well, right to the button, really closes in the rings. Actually comes out the other side. Not going to see Canada play the hit. They'll play the in-turn come around.
To your feet. Doesn't need a curl. All there.
Bra fart!
Linjen är bra.
Förra gled på.
Lite tight.
Sweden looking to sink another one around in behind cover.
Ja, kom igen då. Halva 8. Halva 8, håll kvar den Asmus. Halva 8.
The last one coming a little bit deep, so trying to just get this one in the 8 foot. And he'll do just that.
Yeah, so the game plan in Canada, put 2 guards, try and force the issue. Especially with that one not in the best position around the center line. A little less risk putting that one out in front. So trying to bring one into the rings. Brett Gallant.
That really just dives in at the end.
We've seen that on numerous occasions for Brett in this one. Two centerline guards definitely brings no or less chance of a blank into play.
Yeah, I
shouldn't
would
say no
so.
chance, but less.
Very well, slim chance. Still early in the end, but Just throwing a back 8 weight on this one. Try and jiggle it around a little. Is it by the top?
Again, I don't, may have just touched that one a little bit.
I think the boys just really surprised how much that one broke at the end.
Like that?
If you can ever over curl it.
Yeah. The other option, you could go like something like that.
I don't mind either.
Sip. Свип линия.
For now.
Держать, мужики, очень надо. Вау, есть линия, есть линия.
So now, important stone for Team Canada. Knowing they lie one. Have those guards in place, just take away that angle that Yellowstone was just thrown is the danger position.
Whoa, Jeff, it looks really heavy.
It's not really heavy, Brad.
Our line's not good. Mark's in. Half an 8.
Full eight, full eight, full eight.
No. Oh, boy. Okay.
Not quite the angles that Canada was hoping for on that one. Does set up a...
Does the nose get rid of both of them? The hair on the high side?
Yeah.
Hur långt ut kommer vår gula som vi slår ner, rulla ut där?
Yeah, hair on the inside there.
Ja, den menar du?
Really good.
Om vi spelar för hårt.
Rasmus gillar en 10.
Vad händer med en 10 då? Ja, eller, för det är luft mellan båda. Den kommer nog gå förbi där oavsett där.
Okay.
Jag gillar nästan att få den ända ut dit, ja. Få bort båda röda ur bot.
Ja.
Okej, då måste jag spela. Jag har en cent i luft ungefär. 1-2 centi. Okej.
Stämmer Niklas?
Spela bara 10-0 då. 10-0, ja.
So they've decided to throw a control weight at this one. The most important thing, Nicholas said, was to get both of these red stones out of the rings. Definitely does not want to drive that yellow stone in the middle over top of that red stone. So most important thing is to get the 2.
Just trying to line up the angles, hit it.
Okay, so
Not a bad result by any stretch.
Yeah, good angle on that red. They've opened up the forefoot a bit.
Kind of wait. Here?
whatever you want.
Word weight. Word weight.
Still got a little bit of work to do.
Yeah, definitely.
Weight's good.
Nice weight.
Mark and Nichols
Yep.
sinks one
Whoa.
in around this.
Whoa. Board. Whoa. Yep. Yep. Whoa.
Real close to the roll now. It's a little flip inside and
Beautiful.
and Mark recognizing a great line call there to make that roll by Brad in the house. Gushu able to know where to hit that. Rolls right underneath. Well, getting to the late stages of this ninth end. And that's a big sigh of relief for Brad Gushu, knowing all the other yellows that are around.
Yeah, the only thing Sweden needs to make sure on this shot is that you don't stagger any of your yellow stones to possibly take away any kind of slash that you might have.
Well, and that lines up.
There you go.
Pretty good spot, it looks like, to maybe have a chance to get that one.
Freeze that back one? I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty nice shot.
just through the forefoot, hey boys?
Similar like to last end,
Yeah.
remember? But
Yep.
just give us a couple feet less.
Yeah.
Okay.
Line's good.
Back 8.
Line's
only
good,
right now.
Brett. Line's good.
Close.
Weight's good.
Yep.
Yep.
We're there,
Yes.
we're there.
Yes, guys.
Line only.
Whoa.
Dropping. Weight's
Where are
good.
we?
Weight's nice.
Back 8. Weight's perfect.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa.
Not quite to it.
Jeff, Jeff.
We're there, we're there,
Whoa.
we're there.
Whoa.
We're there, we're there.
Okay.
I would have thought the line would have got there for fun in that spot.
Sorry, guys.
Good weight.
Mycket utsida behöver vi.
Well, lots of stones still
Nej, inte utsida ska
left
jag
in
säga.
play. That's the risk here for both sides.
Det kommer dragga någonting alls. Okej. Chappen är bra med en normal. Okej.
Now the question is, with those being close but not quite on each other,
Lite utsida
how much
bättre,
drag effect is going to come into play? Are they going to act as one or as separate ones? So you have to hit the inside or the outside?
I think you'll get separate on these ones. But, looking for normal weight here.
Yep. Yep.
Try and get a little bit on the inside.
Well, Ray punched that one out to the side. So 1-2.
Inside will curl.
Real close, but
Top four.
just
Full four.
Yeah.
can't seem to capitalize on it.
Rullar en liten flisa till.
And lying those two, now they can play that draw in behind.
Längre ut på första så ligger rygg.
Plays the in off. He's probably wide open.
Yeah.
Think we want to split the center line?
Yeah, I'd like to be buried.
I just think he might play this.
Yeah, if we're buried, then he makes out, he's wide open.
Okay.
Yeah. Top 4. Nibble the
2
button's
feet
good.
quicker than the tap last time, eh, Brett?
Yeah, for sure.
Same as my draw. My draw for 2, same weight.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good, I think, yeah. But it should be.
Little less.
A little heavy.
Close.
Back 4.
Close.
Back 4.
Well
Hey,
then,
don't wait.
How's line?
stay close.
Fine. You
T-line.
got lots of room, Brett.
T-line.
Yeah,
Oh,
lots
back
of
4.
Oh,
What's
yeah,
heavy?
lots of line.
Back four.
No.
Brett, come down.
No, let
Line's
it stop.
fine.
Looking
Let
a
it
little
stop.
heavy.
Back eight.
Back
On
8.
its own.
Yeah, and still lots of room for it to move to try and get to the center line.
Big time.
Wow. Those
Hit
are
a
just
wall.
grind into a halt.
They thought for sure that was going back 8 foot, and it sits on the button.
The top of the button.
Man, did that ever stop? Oh yeah.
Regeringen skulle kunna få med båda dem på de här 2 med i spel. Det är nog allt eller inget slag det här. Ja, det är ju typ tappen också. Alltså, jag kommer nästan inte kunna ligga skotte utan att rulla ut
Kan ju frysa, så han garda. Ja, vi tar tangeringen sen för 2, men spela den nu om du vill. Vi har ingen tid att diskutera, så kör den. Tunn halva, tredjedel.
Oscar just saying we don't have a ton of time to discuss this. We've got 3 minutes left on the clock.
They have a timeout still left. Canada's used theirs.
Och sen sätter den här på nästa. Yes. Lite tur kanske jag kan riva med någon mer där bak. Ja. Vanlig clearing.
Team Canada having 3 minutes and 40 seconds left on their clock.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
So here's that in off the Canadian side we're talking about. Well, he's close. And just a little unlucky because they roll up and out.
Vet var han kom från Aldrin.
Bättre sättning där.
Think it needed a little bit thinner
Yeah.
thinner and he'll be able to catch it and stick there.
Stick there, yeah. Just a little bit too thick, so hits over the top of that red stone.
Yeah, just getting that extra spin.
3 to 4 feet less, Brett.
Brad, I think you can throw 6.
Really?
Needed
That
to
was
get
gonna
on
be,
it
I
a
think,
little bit earlier.
I think it's back here.
Okay.
4 feet.
I like 4. Yeah,
4
I like
feet's
4.
good.
Clean.
Yeah, I got 6, at least 6.
Yep. Go ahead then. Little bit for line. Keep it out there. Yep. Gotta go, boys.
Weight's good.
Line's good.
Line's good. Room.
Whoa, let it work.
Button, button. Room.
Let
Button,
it work.
button. Wait for it, Brad. Wait
We're there,
for
we're
it.
there, we're there.
Wait.
White button. White and T. Line's good.
No. Let it stop. Let it stop.
Close. Yep.
That's real good, boys. Good work.
Perfect shot.
Yeah, it comes right down now. Have to come down to it almost. Give one or you play the other turn and try and come to the back one.
Väldigt svårt att tappa också.
Bra att tappa ett känns ju.
How do you
enough?
take your one? Yeah.
Vicka in på locket bara då. På en vanlig clearing liksom. Tror man kanske kan få en flisstöd liksom.
Gillar du den mer? Jag röstar för dragningen, men...
Det spelar ingen roll om
Well,
vi
as they
tappar
decide,
ett eller
and
mer, känns det som.
you can hear the applause from the crowd. That's for another final on the board. It'll be a Chinese victory over Russia, so China gets their first win. Russia drops to 0-3.
Bra för att tappa ett eller... Svårt att få skottet på den här. Man behöver spela clearing.
Meanwhile, Scotland takes one with the hammer in the 9th end to have a 7-4 lead over Japan in the just a couple stones into the 10th end on sheet D. In off the call here.
Whoa.
This is it. This is a all or nothing right here.
Whoa, nej.
Whoa.
Well, jump it over. Will they get enough to at least get second shot? And it will be
It's
close.
close.
I think it's 2.
but
I think it might be 2 as well. I think you're right.
Steal 1's not the end of the world. Steal a 2 means down 3 into the 10th end.
2.
And it is
And
a
it will
steal.
be 2.
So without a measure, steal at 2, couldn't jump it over, got into trouble in that 9th end. Is Team Sweden. And now an 8-5 Canadian lead. Well, as we come back to the 10th end, you see That stone coming through your picture. Gushu will have his lead. Jeff Walker throw that one through. Sweden trailing now by 3. We'll look to get the 2 corners out in front, but also a minute 30 on their clock, so need to move swiftly here in the end. They do have their timeout remaining. Jeff Walker will throw his second one through the house. And here's the strategy. Knowing you need 3, we'll put the 2 corners on one side. Knowing this next one will be appeal for Brett Gallant and Team Canada. A game that's been very close, and just that 9th end got away from Nicholas Adin. A couple good shots by Brad Gushu, a couple draws, put him in pressure.
Yep, yep. Clean it. Throw, Brett.
Try and need a couple of misses to get a 3 here in this 10th end.
They're not impossible, but they are tough, especially against a team like Gushu right now. And just gets a single peel off the top.
Rasmus Vrana will go now to the other side. Keep moving these guards around a little bit so it's not the same peel. Maybe get a miss or a nose hit on one of them.
Just clips it. It gets the peel nonetheless. Crowd's getting a little louder, sensing that they're getting a little bit closer to that win.
Tight.
Lite tight.
Bra fart. Tight. Tight för linje.
Kör Rasmus.
Tight för linje. Bara stanna nu.
And it doesn't get any easier for either of these sides. They have tough games again tomorrow. Canada take on Scotland. The afternoon draw will Sweden back on the ice tomorrow morning against Norway.
Pretty straight.
Okay.
Yeah, quick
I thought it was
turnaround.
overacting. It was nice.
Let's go back to the hotel, straight to sleep.
Which isn't always the easiest thing to do.
No.
Time to unwind, and
Exactly.
especially after a game that you've built yourself up against, up for a while.
Yeah, you need to be able to let it go,
Thanks.
Shooting, buddy.
rest and recover for the next one.
When we said that 3 is needed to tie, they would also then need to steal in an extra end. So the 3 doesn't make it any easier
No,
to try and come back.
absolutely not.
Sweden has that 1 in the house. They're going to try and guard it up. Oh, crowd saluting Brad Gushu as he heads down.
Not gonna hurt to give me an inch more, Mark.
It's all normal.
Clean. Shot, Brad.
Well, that peel means everything. Will have to be in the rings now for Nicholas Edin. Will need a
Hit a quarter rock with his normal and like
complete miss in order to try and have a chance.
Yep,
But it is why you go and throw the stones.
absolutely. You never know. It's not over till it's over. It's not a very good saying, but it makes sense.
Yeah. Well, broom down. Brad didn't even make his head down for that one. He knew he was going to be playing this with his final shot. This to pick up his 3rd win and a big one over rival Sweden.
Normal.
Clean. Clean.
And that will be it.
There's the handshakes between these two teams, and it's Gushu on top again of Edin. An 8-5 Canadian victory over Sweden. Sweden drops to 2-1. Canada improves to 3-0. And that will wrap up day 2 as they salute the Canadian crowd here in Edmonton. See the Gushu family cheering on the Newfoundland team. They will pick up the win. And for Alison Kreviazik, myself, Luke Coley, and everyone else, tune in tomorrow as we have more coverage. Day 3 of the Ford World Men's Curling Championship 2017 from Edmonton, Canada.